How's it going, everybody? Welcome. Today we're super excited to be doing some live streaming. So if you guys are interested, we're going to be doing some high-level endgame farming and build testing for some of the best builds available to these two classes that we are basically trying out for more or less the first time. We've been working on the alts that we have. So we have a Necromancer and a Rogue, and I'm joined with 2-6 on the Rogue. I'm playing the Necromancer. 2-6. Tell me a little bit about your build first, and then we'll jump into mine.
Oh, my one's all about poison. I've literally just jumped on this one, but coming over from the barbarian is actually kind of crazy. You can instantly see the damage that this class is putting out compared to the barbarian, and it's actually crazy to me. And I really enjoy this playstyle. This is like the one class I didn't play throughout the whole beta or anything like that. So jumping on this one and really like using the abilities and dashing around the place is awesome.
Definitely. I feel like I have the opposite experience, right? I'm coming off of the sorcerer, extremely powerful class, undeniably good in pretty much every gameplay way, and jumping on the Necromancer, which is a class that I was debating actually just beginning the game with, if you remember. And I kind of feel like I may have made the right choice because I'm seeing conflicted opinions about the Necromancer online, so we're going to jump in and test it ourselves, basically. So I'm rocking the Bone Spear build. By the way, you can see these builds linked in the description down below. It'll take you to the tier list, and we're using the S tier ones. So 2-6 is on the Twisting Blades, and I'm on the Bone Spear.
Yeah, Twisting Blades. Yeah.
Before we do anything, we'll have a few quests to do. If you guys in chat want to join us as well, we'll get you in the party and we'll go and do some farming. So while we are level 50, we of course don't have any Paragon points, we're just level 50, and we will need to get geared up and stuff like that, but we still have all the points needed in the skill tree itself for the actual builds. And just in case anyone's watching and wants to see the actual build, in case you don't want to click the link down below for some reason, I'll just quickly run through it here. You can see we're not even using that many actual active skills. It's quite a lot of like passive synergy, a lot of vulnerable damage, cursing enemies, and then basically spamming bone spears at them for tons of damage. So we've got bone splinters, then we've gone into bone spear, of course, maxed out. That's our biggest damage source. We have 1 point in blood mist for a little bit of survivability. We of course have decryptify, which is all about debuffing enemies, as you can see here. A ton of points in all of these bone passives. This is what it's all about. More passive points in here, and of course Bone Storm, which I believe there's certain aspects that make Bone Storm kind of crazy. And then our final point in Ossified Essence here, as you can see, for the key passive. But we are going to be testing, experimenting, and seeing how these builds perform as we go through. Again, just to disclaim, I'm coming off Sorcerer, so I know how it feels to be powerful. 2-6 is coming off Barbarian, and so I feel like you know how it feels to struggle.
Say it. No. Barbarian can put damage out, like some of those whirlwind builds, like the Thorn build and the Hota builds can do like work. I just feel like you have to do more to get there. You have to have like the substats and all of that stuff really popping off. Obviously you need that for any class, but for Barbarian it's essential.
Definitely.
You know what I don't like right now, you know?
Yeah?
I'm saying I'm going Twisting Blades, and everybody in the chat that's Rogue right now is just roasting Twisting Blades.
Well, hold on. It might be because there's been various nerfs, okay? I feel like every little hotfix that come along is like, oh, they've tweaked Twisting Blades in some way. But I still think it is. I still think it's the top tier for Rogue, to my understanding at least. But I'm not playing Rogue. We're going to find out today, aren't we? That's the whole point.
I've got to try it at least and see what it's like saying compared to the other ones anyways. That's why I have a basis, because this one is a staple one for the Rogues. This is ones that we've been seeing plastered everywhere for the last, how long's Diablo been out? For a couple of weeks at least.
I've been out 2 weeks or something. So to begin with, let's do our class basically quest, so we can basically finish off everything that we can in terms of unlocking abilities for our characters, and then we'll go and farm. If there's anyone in chat that wants to jump in the party with us, do some farming with us, do let me know, or do add me. You know what, guys? Let me just give you my ID, because I think you actually need that if you want to party up. So here you go. You can see Mr. Paradise in chat. Add it with the numbers, and we can get
it is still top tier, but the new Trapper build is doing some work. All right, what is that? I'm guessing you just put some traps down. The traps did seem kind of like actually fun to use.
Yeah, caltrops are pretty good as well. But it's all about, I don't know, the imbuements on the Rogue look like that's where it's at. They have some massive juiced up like power-ups to just all of your attacks. Oh, we gotta go this way. Someone's saying, am I using a minion build? I'm not. I'm using the Bone Spear build. This is supposedly like the top tier one at the moment for Necromancer. Of course, it might change as balance patches come out, and I think there will be some balance patches in the future, just based on the general consensus of the community. But I'm really interested to see how we sort of feel about it as we go. I will quickly say, I really want to use a minion build. I love the idea of a minion Necromancer. For me, that's what it's all about. That's the fantasy of the Necromancer. But I'm not here to test out some B rank, D rank build. You know, we're here to test out the S tier build. So that's why we're going with Bone Spear. But if they do buff it up, I will be on that like quick. That's what I want to play when I think about a Necromancer. And I just think the style and aesthetic of a Necromancer is just a cool one to have. It's distinctly different from the other classes. It's not. I mean, no, I'm not to dog on the barbarian or anything, but you know, barbarian smacks things with a hammer, right? Sorcerer shoot things with a fireball. Necromancer, we got blood, we got curses, we got minions. I do like sort of what it's doing. All right, let's do our quest here. Do some communing. Speak with the spectral presence. Oh, this guy's a master Necromancer.
One who's...
There we go. No, I might have to do some fighting, but oh, well, here we go. Okay. Okay. Oh, Bone Spear does kind of chonk.
Let's go!
I gotta make sure I'm cursing.
Everything's just dying.
Okay, you see, I just instantly make things vulnerable, basically, just passively with all my attacks. Ooh, I feel like there's... Obviously, I don't have all the aspects and stuff, guys. The damage seems decent enough so far. But my spirit what is it even called on this? Essence management? A bit rough at the moment, but I'm hoping that'll improve once we get the aspects and the drops and stuff.
Nice.
How are you feeling just on these trash mobs so far?
Yeah, it's nice. It's just entertaining, like, going around, the stabbing things in the back. It's great.
Oh, you see that move, that blood move just then? Does anyone play League of Legends in the past? Have you ever played Vladimir in League of Legends?
Vlad. I love Vlad.
You know when he goes into like a pool of blood and becomes invincible? Yeah. It's literally that same move. I love it. So there's a few different builds I've seen for Necromancer as well, which maybe we'll try out another time or later on. It's kind of like unkillable Necromancer builds, and it's all about overpower damage. I don't know if you've seen any of those, but the overpower damage is based around your health of Fortify, right? Or to my understanding. So if you have a build that like just stacks Fortify and you have max health, and then you have guaranteed ways to overpower, that's going to be some chunky hits. Ooh, I think there's a few more bones I've got to collect.
Are there a lot of builds using like the Fortify and overpowered stuff? Because I know overpowered is like quite a low percentage prot chance, right? Unless you've got the moves that like guarantee it.
Well, there was the Pulverize for the Druid that has like a guaranteed overpower every 12 seconds. I've not looked too much into this Necromancer one, but I think there must be a guaranteed way to proc it. Otherwise, you can't really build around a 3% chance, can you? You know.
Yeah. I'm using Twisting Blades chat.
I think okay, they're respawning. Okay, cool. I'm gonna say that there's a few like minions on the map for me to kill, but they're like really far away. We got a little sorcerer out here to help us.
A spirit to transform your golem.
I gotta go to this cave.
Artifact buried in a hillside not far from here.
Yeah, the mount is account wide. Like, thank goodness that it is, because I feel like what do you guys think? Did you unlock the mount too late? I feel like Act 3 was too late. It should be like, what was it? Was it end of Act 3 as well? It should have been like it should have been halfway through Act 2 is when you should have got it. But I guess it's unlocked forever.
End of Act 1.
Treasure Goblin! Oh my gosh, wait, is he not affected by slows? Nice. I've made him vulnerable. I've slowed him. And what are we gonna get? God, I definitely feel not having those aspects.
There we go.
Legendary.
I just got blue. Oh, this is the character that I'm just gonna have bad rolls on.
Alright, we're gonna go follow the road this way. What did I get? Ooh, increases the shadow damage enemies. Oh, it's a shadow. I'm getting. You know what? I've been getting a lot of these shadow damage legendaries, which has nothing to do with this build. I see that world event over there, and I'm fighting the urge not to just run and start doing it.
There it is.
It was the start of Act 4. Yeah, yeah. Here we go. This is the cave we want to go in.
Is it a solo cave? It gives me a chance to change out my controller. 1 second.
No prob. So guys, what class are you guys all playing at the moment, and how are you feeling about it in relation to what you're seeing or having played of the other classes? So, would love to know. I've actually played a little bit of every class so far, but I'm really just starting to dive into the Necromancer at the higher levels here. Oh boy. So there's definitely like some positional with this bone spit, because if it hits terrain, it just bounces back with 3 of them. So it's almost like I want to basically get the wall behind them, then they die way quicker. I'll round them up. There we go. Also, guys, I did put my ID in the chat earlier on, so do make sure to send me a friend's request if you want to get in and help us farm some dungeons once we've done these. We'll get some drops, we'll see how much damage we're doing. Maybe you could test our damage versus yours, and unless you're like level 100 or something, then obviously you guys are going to be higher. And have any of you started leveling ults as well, or are you guys still all on your main? There we go. I mean, obviously I don't have the aspect, so the damage isn't going to be there yet. I see the flow of the build. Very simple. I'm out of potions! Okay, this is bad. I'm definitely going to die. I missed my sorcerer at teleport! Alright, we just res and we'll get all our potions back. Alright, don't go into your solo instance with like 2 potions. Ooh. ASTN plays, I got your invite there. You can just request to join on the party if you like.
Someone was very nice just then. I was about to die and then they ran past and then they came back to help me.
That's a rare occurrence right there. The opposite of the PvP zone experience. I definitely I have read a few things about Necromancer. Okay, maybe my mind is a little biased, but we gotta get the aspects before we can make a judgment. All right, we did it. We did it.
We are ready. Repeat.
You reroll to Druid after you maxed out Renown for all the bonuses? No, how are you feeling? How are you finding Druid? Have you seen the Storm Wolf build that's been going around recently? Ooh. There we go, I didn't even have an amulet. Leave this dungeon now, and now we can do the 2/6's Rogue class quest.
Nice.
You don't think this is a best build if you're dying at level 50? Well, it's because we're just literally dinged 50. We've got none of the aspects. We're going to go farm them now.
We're literally
just
missing
the build out.
gear slots. I don't think it's fair enough.
Your main is Necromancer, you have a few ults, you may kill off the minions. That's just it. I mean, from everything that I've read and researched, the minions just isn't the way at the moment, but I'm hoping that there might be a patch that could change that. because the minions are just like a really fun thing about the build. So,
I think you have to accept the friends request.
oh, okay, sorry about that. How do I see, like, where are, like, requests? Oh, is it? Was it there? Boom, there we go. If you just, request to join, we'll get you in. Alright, let me get my golem.
You got it?
I think we want that one. So how does that... Alright, Necromancer mains, like Aku in the chat. So how does this bone golem work? I've selected it. I've got the perk on it I want it to have. Do I have to get a corpse to, like, for it to come up?
Yeah.
I don't have a skill to, like, summon it, though.
You should. There's a skill in the skill bar for you to summon it.
Drag it in. I know there was, like, a summon skeleton skill, but that's, like...
There's
gone.
one for each of the things, I think. Actually, no, it's like one for that and then one for the golem.
I'm not sure. I can, like, it looks like the skill is here. I mean, going off of the build that I'm using, it's this perk that I want here,
What's that?
and I want it to be active. It's the second upgrade of blood. It's a blood golem. Go to abilities, skill assign. Aha! Alright, thank you guys. Thank you. You see that? What? It's crazy. Like, these classes are so distinctly different from one another. Like, on a sorcerer, you don't have anything like that.
Everyone was like, skill assignment paradise! Get it together!
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Alright, where's your rogue quest?
That's a dungeon, I think. I think I did the first parts already, so... I've actually marked it on the map. It's not too far away from here. We can actually fast travel back to town, or we can just run it there. It's about the same distance.
Let's just run it. Do you guys like my horse, the Spectral Charger? Not to be confused with the Spectral Tiger. That's a different Blizzard game. We did it, guys. We did it.
I'm not ready yet.
Ooh.
I've just got clomped instead, like collateral damage.
That's the thing. You're about to feel what it's like to be a squishy class now. You've been playing the barb. You've been tanky even in World Tier 4. You're relatively tanky. You survive a few hits. Now, you get hit by one big move and you're dust.
I'm not too sure. I felt like your sorcerer was more tanky than my barb.
Oh wait, is that a unique enemy? Do you want to kill him? I think that might be, you know, like certain like rare enemies with maybe we'll get lucky.
Look at that, delete it!
The Dark Blade. I just think it's a normal... I don't think I got anything good.
I got a reward. I got a title called Unholy Nightmare. Yeah.
Gee. Alright, is this a solo one or we both go
I
in?
don't know.
Let's go. Should you not grab... No, try and grab aspects on the way up. It's just that you don't... I feel like when you're under level 30, you get, like, very low amounts of legendaries, and then they start to go, like, higher as you get, like, further up in the world tiers and as your level increases.
I think I feel like that's just because you're farming specific stuff, right? In the stories, this feels like there isn't that many legendaries dropping. Well, like,
Yeah.
afterwards you're, like, farming dungeons.
Look, my golem tanks for me.
Right, what is this class like?
I want to see you pop off with twisting blades.
I'm out of essence.
I'm not gonna lie as well. This is a known thing about me if you guys have been following the channel for a while. I love blood magic in games, and I'm very sad that there isn't an S tier blood magic build, but if you guys know of any really good blood magic ones, let me know, because there's some really cool moves to do with blood on the necklace. I'm cursing them, they're slowed. What does the active skill do? He becomes unstoppable. It's such a different play style. I kind of like it. I've got my own minion to tank.
On the traps. I'm seeing numbers that I see on my barbarian that's fully kitted and like so much higher level.
For, like round 70 now. Oh no. Alright, there's a couple of uniques that we might want for our build as well, so maybe we're gonna get
wow,
super
why am I
lucky.
just like starting and just getting slapped?
Oh no, my golem died.
Which was one of my tanking for you. That's
Yeah.
why we were having.
Yeah. Oh, what? Don't get frozen. Blood magic should be powerful. I know, right? Maybe it is. Like, I'm going off of like what I'm reading and what I'm looking at online. I'm not. We're just starting to test out these
Maybe they
classes
haven't found
ourselves.
the build. Right?
That's just it. Maybe we need to. We've got a theory craft and test it out ourselves.
I've just been frozen. No.
My minions in there. Oh, I didn't even see the. Oh, I thought it was. Okay. I've got to get used to seeing the corpses on the floor, which does clutter the ground up a bit. Makes it kind of hard, especially. Oh no, these red AoEs. Oh my gosh.
Turned into a little blood magic boy.
We're dodging AoEs now. Oh, these lightning things kind of hurt.
I feel like I'm running out of energy all the time.
The visuals of the Necromancer moves are actually way cooler than most other classes.
And the sorcerer? I feel like the sorcerer is like pretty out there for cool looking moves.
I don't know, they're all kind of little and a bit plain. And also in Diablo 3, the sorcerer had like a different elemental version of pretty much each move.
I like the.
So-
Did they have like a like a prismatic like beam that was like different colors and stuff?
Oh, in Diablo 3 they did, and that was the move. It used laser beamed everything.
So the build
anyone,
guide said to basically drop my basic attack. Anybody that's played Twisted Blades, am I meant to be dropping my basic attack just so that I can just be spamming Twisted Blades?
It might be that, you know, that like it is with my build, that there's a few aspects that are kind of like needed
Yeah, like,
before you can drop the basic attack. We have a link to the build showcase. Yeah, so linked in the description will be the tier list, and we're using the Necromancer and the Rogue one in the S tier. This is nuts. This is nuts.
Whoa!
Oh my gosh. I'm not feeling very
No, we're out of
tanky.
potions! I think we just ran in a
Oh
bit too deep.
no, I can't res you yet. I'll try though.
Alright,
I'll loop my way back around. I think if I can get my bone. No. 3 seconds.
even
I'm not gonna make it. Nah. I was like 1 second off of the sky. I needed to stay alive.
There's so many on me!
Yeah, the aspects are super important. Obviously, the Paragon levels, as you get into like level 70 and 80, start to make an absolutely like massive difference to DPS output.
Watch out, they are beaming towards you.
Well, like, no, our biggest problem right now is essence. You know what, I'm just going to try and kill some of the little labs to begin with. That'll just help thin them down. Oh gosh, oh no. They've all turned around and ran back into me. Let me know if you guys want to join the group and help us with some farming so we get these aspects going. We'll try and get you guys in. I think we're going to go over to Champion's Demise after we've done this. Oh, that was unfair. He put up the projectile wall thing, it slows you when you go through it, and then he slammed me. You know what though? This is a thing that we've talked about before in the build videos and stuff. I like builds that are fun to play as well, you know?
Yeah.
And this probably, you know, is a really good build when you've got all the aspects of Paragon and stuff. That's why it's S tier. But it largely revolves around me clicking Bone Spit. and that's it. And that's most of it.
What was that? There's like something was shooting out.
I'm not ready.
I see.
Few of them that are like nearly dead. I don't know if you can finish him off. Just trying to stay alive right now. Oh, legendary!
You got a legendary? Oh,
is it an aspect
God.
I need? We'll find out in a sec.
No, don't do this!
Yeah, the codex is good, but it doesn't include all of the aspects that you usually need, and the ones that you do need, of course, will roll, like you say, on the minimum that they can possibly roll. Also, we do have pretty bad gear on right now because we did just freshly hit 50. We're doing a little, a few dungeon runs to boost up. I've got to check my legendary real quick.
Ooh, that boosted me a
I'm
lot.
not using decompose. You see, like every legendary, I've got quite a few legendaries on, but basically, like none of them are to do with the build or what I need. I even have this unique here, which you can see is really high item level, but it's to do with a Sever, which I don't use either. Maybe I need to make a shadow build. Has anyone tried shadow builds out? You got Sever over here. I've not really seen people really talking about them that much. What made me choose this? So I've chosen this build for the Necromancer just because it's the S tier one. I wanted to get like an idea of how it is as we gear up. But my heart lies in a minion build for Necromancer, but I've just not heard good stuff about it. So I'm okay. I'm hitting like I was just hitting 8k rapidly on him. That was kind of good. All these sacreds are actually worse than what I'm wearing. Oh,
the door is still.
Yeah, we gotta go back.
I feel like I need to like actually swap out an ability because right now it feels kind of weird.
You look for essence on kill, minor equipment stat for your current necro builder tool, or do you upgrade it all the way? Or look for higher roll. I would recommend like only re-rolling gear that has like 3 substats you want out of the 4. To be honest, if you get a piece of gear with 3 or 4 of the substats that you want, even if they've all rolled pretty poorly, just having all of them on the same piece of gear is actually just statistically quite rare still. So I would still use that piece of gear until a better one drops. All right, you ready? Oh, little chest.
Follow your heart.
You're not wrong. Maybe I do. Maybe I need to find the minion build that is the one. What do you tell me? Like, Necromancer mains in the chat, like what has your success been with trying out the different builds? Because I've seen quite a few versions. I've seen there is a blood build that's out there, but I haven't really seen people being impressed by it. There is a minion build out there. Everyone seems to be upset over how weak the minion builds are. And then you got the Bone Spear build, which people are saying is basically the only way to go. Damage dealt is really high, but I love my minions. That's just it. If you have more fun with the minions, even if you're dealing half the damage, you play games to have fun at the end of the day, right? Which is what I play games for. For having the strongest builds. Dealing the most damage. See, that's why I love the sorcerer. Not gonna lie, Bone Storm plus Blood Mist is just kind of nuts. I'm like invincible. Alright, free the prisoners.
You've got a lot of old AoE, don't you? Classes.
I do. I actually prefer classes that do AoE, just because, like, in general, they clear dungeons quicker. But I don't know. Have you seen the build that you're using, that Twisted Blaze one? Have you seen people like solo the world bosses with it and stuff?
Yeah, but I don't feel like I have like this. Oh, whoa.
Oh no!
I just got like double frozen, and then they just come on like shot me.
Oh no! Oh no! This is actually, these mobs are probably the worst type for us right now. I'd rather fight the ghost ones than these ones.
Don't have a trap there.
I'm not ready.
No.
No.
I'm out of essence.
They're so strong. You can see people behind them trying to distract them.
Oh no! What just happened? Did a few of them reset?
Yeah, I think.
Oh my gosh! One hit is more than half my life. You see, when on my sorcerer, I just get a barrier every time I cast a spell. Your build is solid vampire. You do massive overpower damage. Oh, that's the blood build that I think I've seen. Maybe that's the one I'll land on. I don't know. People were saying the Bone Spear is like nuts though.
Wow, this guy.
I'm slowing him and they're still... Unique gloves!
You got unique gloves?
Oh my
look,
gosh.
Necromancer got way more luck than yourself.
It's the corpse explosion one. Is that...
You just got it right off the bat?
Yeah.
That's mad.
I don't use that for this build, but I know corpse explosion is like a thing.
Did they like nerf that into the ground though? Because in the...
Apparently, yes. Oh my gosh. It rolled pretty high as well on the actual perk itself. I mean, it's better than what I currently have on, to be fair. I actually have a really good legendary there with Blood Lance and Blood Surge. Okay, I don't know. You know what it is, though? Here's another thing, actually, and you guys in chat can tell me if you think this is true, and 2-6 as well. I feel like you kind of have to build around what you're given. Because it takes, like... It takes a lot of farming to get the exact aspects for one particular build, so you just have to kind of build with what you're given.
Definitely. I think so. Obviously, you can try to work towards what you have, but it's going to take a longer time for you to be a bit more efficient if you don't use the stuff that you already have, so... And it's easier to, like, respec than get the actual stuff.
Yeah, true. Thank you, Raymond. Appreciate it, buddy. Okay, so, really excited I got a unique. Bummed out it wasn't really anything to do with my build. Maybe we need to make a Corpse Explosion build now. What builds use Corpse Explosion? Any Necromancers hook me up? Should I put one? I don't know if I should. I guess one rank of... There we go. That'll do. Oh no, that was so unfortunate.
Ah, the double fair.
I'm getting hit by everything.
Oh, I'm gonna try to pull them this way.
There we go. Why? Oh, these elites are brutal. Is there a particular objective you need for your mission in here, by the way?
Yeah, it's just free to free prisoners. We can bypass it.
Is that just the mission? That's just the dungeon itself, or is that your actual mission?
I think it's just the dungeon. You've got to find somebody in the dungeon.
Ah, okay. I'm gonna die because I'm out of potions. It might be more efficient for me to actually die than for me to...
Oh. I found the person. There is also mobs on the person.
I'm trying to kill this elite over here. Okay, I healed up quite a lot.
Nearly killed these guys.
I need time to do that.
For the grind, for sure, it definitely is. I was actually a little surprised by the grind up to 100 because they did say seasons are coming in July, and that's really close. So, like, are people going to want to start all over again? And 2-6. Apparently, renown doesn't carry over into seasons, which means if people have got all the shrines of Lilith and every stronghold will not carry over, so it has to be done again on season characters, apparently, which I don't think people are too happy about.
They love the guy.
Oh no, I may be pulling elites your way. Oh,
No, what are you doing? I'm letting it get under control.
I apologize in advance.
No!
It's just that big guy. Oh, he hurts actually. You start instructions in your build. However you agree, you do use what you're given. Corpse explosion. It's decent. Maybe I should just slot in corpse explosion. Because I got the unique anyway. Until we get the aspects, that actually makes sense, right?
The Queen.
We found the person.
Where is it, sister?
There's a little interaction happening.
No! It's mine! You won't take it from me!
You want to take it? Oh, we gotta fight them.
Corpse explosion.
Is there even any corpses around?
There were, but they don't. Okay, the unique. The unique's interesting. It makes a skeleton pop up that runs towards an enemy, right? But it doesn't account for walls and obstacles.
You have to account for the walls.
Exactly. Maybe it's not doing a lot of damage. Maybe you have to actually spec into it for it to be worth.
I feel like all our builds are gonna feel like they're doing like crazy damage. We have some gear.
Oh, you spam it like crazy though. You know, it's
Like, there we go.
all right. You know, I'm actually gonna put those points back. I think that makes more sense. The unique is the corpse explosion unique, very cool. Not working with this build, but very cool. Oh, we got the key. Now we could go and do the boss. We could just leave and start doing some champion demise farming, get our aspects.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
All right.
Whoa.
Oh no. We don't want to kill you. Leave us alone.
Oh,
Oh,
it's like
no.
randomly like TP'd on me.
See you later. Nah!
See you later. You can be a bait.
No, it actually worked. Oh, how far do they chase? Oh my gosh, he keeps teleporting.
How have you lived for 35 levels without combo points? Wow.
Yeah, combo points are actually kind of nuts, by the way. So the whole thing about them is like, I mean, it's obvious to make sense that if you do like a 1, 2, 3 and then you use your core.
Ah, okay.
All right, so let's head over to Champion's Demise. Actually, might as well just run from Meta Stab. So anyone in the chat want to hop in and do some Champion's Demise farming with us? The unique that makes Corpse Explosion run at people pop combined with the Shadow Corpse Explosion procs lucky hits like crazy. You see, that's the thing, like, they are good. These uniques are good, but you need to have the build and the other skills spec'd into them. So, like, you'd want to have Corpse Explosion maxed out, I'm assuming, just to have more damage on it. And that's just, like, that's 5 skill point commitment that I don't have. And that's not including all the lucky hit stuff. Found out the other day you can upgrade jewelry and put sockets in gear. Oh no, you only realized that at level 80? Oh no. It makes a massive difference. Here's a little tip, right? You can do your stat reroll. You can do your enchants, which is your substat rerolls, and the upgrade and the sockets on rare gear before putting aspects on them, and I believe it's cheaper before they become legendary sacred or legendary ancestral. Alright, hopefully we'll get lucky and we'll get a few of the aspects we need as we do some farming. We'll juice the builds
Is there a place
up.
that you can convert your iron ore into silver? Like, I saw someone say it, like, in the corner of my eye on, like, Twitter or, like, Reddit or somewhere. Well, I've got a bunch of iron.
I've not heard of that myself because I don't think you can do that at the jewelry vendor.
Is it me or is the stream getting stuck?
Looks all good on my end. Everything's green. Thanks, Raymond. Mega appreciate it, dude. Have a fantastic day. Is anyone else experiencing any stuttering on the stream? How's the stream looking for you guys?
Yeah, it is a slideshow at the moment.
I'm not really, like, nothing's going on. Nothing else is open.
Is it just because it's like extremely hot in the UK at the moment? Do you have your AC on?
I don't. No, I'll put it on and you can tell me what the mic's like. Guys, it's like heat wave over here in the UK, and I am not dealing with it well. And then PCs aren't either, as you can see. How is my mic and stuff?
And I can't hear him down the mic.
If you can't hear on the mic, then great. I'm gonna leave the AC on blast. I mean, it's everything is like green on my end in terms of sending it.
Yeah, it's like a big slideshow.
You're not receiving enough to maintain smooth streaming. Do you think if I just lower the bitrate, might help it?
Yeah.
Let's see how this works. You can hear us fine. Okay. Apologies, guys, in advance. I'm doing a few tweaks to try and fix it up. I think it could be due to the temperatures over here. It's like 28 to 30 in my room. OBS is like showing green for like sending, so it might be like a receiving thing.
Weird.
It says like 2% dropped frames, which is like fine.
2% drop frames. That's a lot of frames being dropped. Oh no, 2% in
2% over like the whole thing.
Yeah.
So
it's still stuttering.
I mean, I can. You know what? Let me just actually lower the bitrate loads just to test that it. You know. I'm testing a few things out, guys, so we can get it back on. While it's testing, I'm still just gonna. Oh no! I've jumped off my horse in a dangerous area. Yeah, it's not Diablo that's lagging, guys. It's something to do with my internet over here, or YouTube. So it shows I'm sending everything okay.
Still, I can see that you've lowered the bitrate, but it's still like stuttering.
It just says like all I can see on my end is YouTube not receiving enough to maintain smooth streaming, but on the actual like output, it's all green and going through just fine. I don't think it's a bitrate thing. I'm gonna put it back up. I don't think it's a bitrate thing.
Are you uploading anything? Is that what's happening? Or is Steam downloading anything? Is that what's happening?
You know, I'll double check. I'm pretty sure literally nothing else is open.
I think it's YouTube messing up. Let me check another person's stream and see if it's like. Nah.
Sorry about this, guys. We're just having some technical difficulties, if you will. Yeah, there's literally nothing on my end that could be doing anything here. Everything's showing as sending fine. Aku, I think it is. Is
I have to
what's it
like
looking like?
call it there then, because if it's not working, it's not working. Not much.
I could try a quick on and off just in case. I don't actually know what that does.
I don't know what that's. So.
I actually know. I think. Let me try. I think I can make it work. All right, guys. How are we looking now?
I think it's working. Move around a bit.
I'm moving. It's smooth. Adrian says it's good.
It's all good now. Let's do it.
It's some kind of, I don't know, some YouTube glitch or something. All right.
Yeah,
does anyone want to get you guys that are here that have stayed here? We have dropped a few viewers, but this means you guys have a better chance. If you guys want to jump in the party now, I'm gonna get you guys in and we'll do some farming. If you would like to join, just tell me in chat if you would like to join. The easiest way to get in will actually be to add me in game with that's my Battle.net there. I think, did the person that invited earlier want to join? ASTN, did you want to join? In the meantime, let's just go in and start.
Let's do it.
So I am looking for the grandfather, which we're not going to get.
Especially that doesn't drop until you're like over
level 93
yeah,
or
like level
something.
90 or yeah, some craziness like that. So
Yeah. I need the Deathless Visage helmet, which makes my bone spears leave a trail behind that explodes. I need the Temerity pants. That's two uniques I need, and we just need a bunch of aspects to do with crit strikes and all different things, which hopefully we can get as we get. Confetti mod for corpse explosion. That'd be kind of cool. Actually, that'd be kind of cool just for every class if they could do like skins for skills, like revamp the skills. Do you want to split up or stick together?
I think we should stick together, to be fair. It's going to be faster clear.
Right. Oh my gosh, those electric orbs.
Whoa.
I'm out of essence. I need more time.
I'm out of essence. Don't work when you would play. Oh, ace. Always next time, buddy.
Those electric orbs are bouncing everywhere. Well, where are they even coming from? Wow.
Invincible. I don't know where he ran off. Oh no.
It's come back.
Oh, watch out. Oh, my bag is full already. I'm going to drop some blues. There we go.
I need more time.
Need those. I think the biggest piece probably going to be that unique helmet. Barb is cool.
Running through.
Barb is very cool, and it would be very cool if they gave them a buff too. Like purple one. There we go.
I can see how the rogue would be like really good for solo play.
Oh, 10,000 spiders
I
achievement.
need more time.
10,000.
A lot of spiders.
I'm low on essence.
I'm doing more damage with my basic attack at the moment than my actual skills.
I'm not ready.
Trash mobs.
Whoa.
Oh jeez.
Wow, 13k.
This Diablo 3 Necro. They remove all your favorite aspects and nerf into oblivion. You see that's I see a lot of people saying that, so I don't think you're alone on that. Obviously, it's a bit too early for me to tell still. I think the build definitely has function here, but it is all to do with the aspect synergies. I do like how the bone spear just boomerangs backwards.
I need more time.
So rogues in the chat, like what builds are you guys currently playing? Like, I'm playing Twisting Blades at the moment, but what gut skills are you guys running and enjoying? Sell me your build.
Minions hit for 15k when ramped up, and you've got 6 of them. Well, tell me, how do you feel about the minion build in terms of your minion survivability after the recent patch where they made the skill that gives them more damage resistance?
I'm not ready.
Are they tanky enough now, or do they still get like one shot by stuff in like tier 4? Oh my gosh! I just got one shot myself. We're loving it on tier 3, just trying to figure out the best build for Barb as you're struggling. I think it will be an eternal struggle until you get to like level 90 on Barb.
You can get some like whirlwind stuff going on and whatever.
I will say, I think the Hammer of the Ancients Barb build that we have up is a pretty good one, even for leveling, like from like 50 plus even.
Yeah.
At least that way you are still getting like some chunky crits with it.
Especially if you get your gear with crits, you have such an easy time with that build.
I need more time.
On the fireballs.
I cannot.
Where's the legendaries?
They're not getting very lucky at the moment. Not really getting any like improved drops either. Just like slot some of these gems in for a bit of inventory space. Easy to do sigil 30s, none of them die. Oh, okay. Oh, that's what I like to hear. Viable
Running down
minion
this
build.
Wow.
At level 80 with all powers and paragon points, you get to make them tougher. They just never die. Oh, so it's like you gotta get past that threshold where your paragon starts kicking in.
There's a lot of things.
Oh my, what have you done?
More time.
If we can, oh no, if we could have just killed that purple one.
Yeah.
No! I got
I just kept running, and then there was like just one with a shield, and I was like, no, it's alright.
I'm not.
oh my gosh. It well, yeah, if it wasn't for that purple one, I think we could have like nuked a bunch of them. Don't forget to drop a like on the stream. Thanks, Mr. Mime. You know what's up.
This is, you know what? I just think it's the world tear that we're on. Like, we need to actually just go down just to come back up because this is just taking.
Yeah, I mean, World Tier 3 is meant for 50 to 70, and we're not geared at all yet.
We're not even 50. We're 50, but we don't have level 50 gear to be doing damage. Because even when we were X levels below on our normal ones, like it was super easy to kill these ones. So a little bit above us.
This is what happens when you just like juice up some ults real quick. They're not where you expect them to be at this point. Oh my god, I just hit a trap.
I'm not ready.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not ready.
These Shama ones are annoying.
I lack the required essence.
I can't believe the pain. You also don't like the gear sets. They lock you into it. That's just it. That's another thing that I'm not big on, is that like it takes so long to farm the gear for one build that once you've done it, even once you've halfway done it, you kind of can't switch build because now you're like locked in.
A legendary bow.
Jeez.
Champions the minds are still the play. Let's see what that bad boy is saying. When you evade or shadow step, you leave behind a cluster of exploding stun grenades. Wow.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
3 stuns.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh, that's a lot of damage. You get a lot of XP in this one though, like already nearly 51.
Oh yeah, we need to use elixirs.
True.
You like D4 Necro more than D3, but you do seriously miss being able to command your minions to attack specific targets. Yeah. What is it about the D4 one that you like more than the D3 one? I do wonder. What about D2? Whoa, that lightning just like
Oi.
instant burnt me. I'll just run back.
No! I literally. Oh, Sacred, the gloves are up there.
Okay, I don't know. That like that. It's always the affixes that are like broken on these elites. It's like the elite attack just gives there's a little chunk of health, but the affix just like kills you almost instantly. So does that legendary that you just got, are those stun grenades actually stunning enemies?
Let me see. Because it. Oh wow!
Yeah, it's that stupid it's the stupid lightning that they do.
I was like, yeah, let me just try and stun them.
Low on essence.
Oh, yeah, that was. I think that's the lightning one that we just killed. This guy's just poison.
It does do deeps like this build. I just need the aspects and then it's just gone, like...
Yeah, there are some crazy like rogue aspects and uniques as well.
Yeah.
Rogue just looks like fun in general, and also like there's loads of different perks and things. I think there might even be aspects as well that are to do with like giving you flat move speed, so you can get up to like literally 200% move speed, and you're just quicker than a mount. You just zoom. It's a little broken. It's a little like, you know, imagine because you're in a dungeon, you can't use a mount, but you're literally running with like 200% speed.
That's so cool.
I'm gonna try and take out this purple one. Okay, it might have been a mistake.
No!
It was a mistake.
You're whacking me up!
I'm just running. I'm running. I need my minions. That's why I need the minion army. No, the spiders, they snare you. I gotta go down. What's this? Ooh, artillery. Is this just what I need? The artillery try and help. Quick, bring a rogue down here. The elites are all half-life.
I need more time. I'm low on essence.
Oh no, I got knocked down.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh, another legendary. Let's go.
We're getting all the legendaries.
Let's go.
I'm not ready.
You know what's funny? It is actually funny that I got that corpse explode unique as like the first drop. When on like the sorcerer and stuff, it took like what? How many hours to get like one good unique?
I need more time.
Got him.
Nice. The default necro is more refined. Book of the Dead, you like the skills more. D3 is good, but don't get me wrong. That's right, yeah, I can kind of see it. Maybe I just need to... Maybe you guys were right in chat earlier. Maybe I gotta follow my heart and make the minion build. Oh no, it's the lightning one. It's the lightning one again.
Why are they always freezing me? Oh my god.
Ready.
How many of you guys in chat have switched class and stayed with the class you switched to? Okay, that was a good little bit of burst damage right there. You take the stone carving.
I tried to drop my core attack and then it's still the same thing, so I definitely need to keep it on.
Yeah. I think that was what I think it's... What's mad is that the Paragon boards, obviously, like, you gotta get, like level 70 and 80 before they really start kicking in, but they are kind of nuts just for everything. Like, those legendary perks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even just damage, like, some boards will have, like, 60+% like vulnerable damage and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my god, these lightning things are just deadly. We have to kill the purple one.
Yep. Purple one is dead.
Alright, we can kill the lightning
I
one
don't even
now.
know what got hit by them. I'm far away. Started with Barb and switched to Flurry Road at 35, never looked back. The Flurry Road the one.
Not gonna lie, I think you made the right choice there. Do as much like burst as I can.
I need more time.
Not me, I tend to stay with Necro. What, Aku, what level, oh, sorry if you've already said earlier on, what level are you in your Necro?
I need time to be good. Out of potions.
Wishy.com. Basic skill grant 20% damage reduction in 6 seconds. I'll take that. That'll make a world of difference.
Out of potions.
gosh, I think the trash mob is constantly spawning. No. Been Necromancer since D2. Tried all the classes here and there, but you love the skellies too much. Ah. So do you not try any like alternate builds where you sacrifice skeletons and stuff? It's all
What
about
is
the minions.
this? I'm literally just getting one tap.
Why did it respawn us like, all the way down there as well?
I'm just gonna stay far away and just use my basic attack because.
I need more time.
Right, we gotta nuke one of these like electric ones down. Curse them, I'm leaving them. Send my golem in.
Oh my!
It's half dead.
They are just straight up infinitely respawning the smaller ones, right?
I think you are right. I think like when you zoom an ult up, you can't just start tier 3.
Khalib
Or a
took the
journal.
last of-
I got one of them.
Nearly done this one.
Nice.
Down, finally.
Let's go get the boss.
Wow.
Oh no. Get him, Golem.
Get him down.
Oh, you need help on the capstone? What you need the capstone from tier 2 to tier 3 done? Well, that was a quick stun, to be honest. Another stun. Is that your stun grenades that are like just chonking the
that's
stagger bar? Ooh.
Let's go. The boss is easy though.
The boss was easier than the dungeon. Alright, if I do the leave party trick. Also need to clear up my bag anyway.
I got one. Let me try that again.
Killed off the golem and minions to get the boss room, but you think you need better gear to keep you alive more. I think that's where we are now. Obviously, like we're testing these builds out. We've got all the skill points where they're meant to be, but having the gear and maybe also a few paragon levels is just massive. It kind of, do you know what it's kind of showing me? It's kind of showing me that to get an ult up to a point where you're happy with it is a long process. You can't really just get... It's not really about leveling, it's really about the drops.
Yeah, it's about the gear. I guess it's the same thing that I'm feeling on my barbarian, right?
Yeah.
You can be level 50, but level 50 means nothing. You could probably just skip that because you had the sorcerer, and the sorcerer was like okay.
I mean, I
Anyway,
felt like
nice.
I felt like I was putting out damage the whole time with the sorcerer, but the gear is what allowed it to go to like the level beyond
Yeah.
where I was just like one-shotting elites and stuff. Whereas now I feel like I'm putting out. I can take like the trash mobs, no problem at all. But when you get 3 elites at once, that's where I
Yeah,
feel like the
exactly.
gear is just not there.
And it could be a level scaling thing. Remember
Thank
last
you.
time when we were like 53, and we were fighting things like
True, yeah, because we are tier
It's really
3
weird.
as a fresh level 50. We are in tier 3.
yeah.
My
You want to do
eyes
another one, or do you want to
watch
wrap
so
up?
much.
Maybe we wrap there. I feel like we had a few more people
Yeah.
wanting to party with us, but I think everyone, all of you guys are at work right now, aren't you?
We'll adjust the time for the next stream.
Well, we fixed our gear for next time. I did get 3 legendaries and a unique from this, and that was only
Yeah.
a very short bit of farming there.
Yeah,
But it was definitely
yeah,
interesting. It's so interesting to me to try out the other classes, having tried one class so much. I'm sure it's the same for you on the rogue. It's a completely different play style. The whole skill tree is different. The class mechanics different. We don't have our overpowered like builds and gear set up. It shows me how much replayability Diablo actually has, to be honest. Like, if you wanted to get an ult for every class that feels sick to play, you're looking at, like, what, 100 hours per class just to get the gear.
Take a while.
Well, guys, thank you for watching. This was our S-tier build review on fresh level 50 characters. We have actually learnt a lot to take away from this, so I'm actually quite pleased. So if you guys did enjoy it, hit that like button down below. Keep your eye out on the channel, because there will be things coming out soon and later on that you won't want to miss. And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye bye.